Preacher, the tennis prophet, tennis psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, does Ljubicic get the credit that he deserves for being Federer's coach? Okay, definitely, I guess that's an interesting question. I think the experts may give him the credit, like the people that the inside experts, but definitely say the media and the fans. I would say hell no, he doesn't get the credit for what he's done to Federer's game and the way he's helped Federer to win majors here in his latter career. Let me just say something about Ljubicic here. You know, this is how I know Ljubicic has really helped Federer's game. Before Federer played Nadal last year in the Australian Open, Ljubicic told him, if you don't free up and go for your shots, you're going to lose against Nadal. You're going to continue to lose against him. And Federer, he obviously took Ljubicic's advice. And what I like about Ljubicic is that he's more mentally based. Like, I want to say something about Stefan Edberg, who was coaching, y'all know Stefan Edberg, who was coaching Federer before Ljubicic took over. Stefan Edberg, he did help Federer to become more aggressive. He convinced Federer that he needs to come to the net more, not just stay back and do ground strokes. You know, add return a serve and volley and all. He basically Stefan Edberg, who was a serve and volleyer, very aggressive player, he convinced Federer to be more aggressive, and Federer has shown that, and to this day, he showed it with Cilic even the other night. And also, but what Stefan Edberg didn't do, and after Stefan Edberg was with Federer for a couple years or so, I told people and Stefan Edberg was with Federer when he lost against the Djokovic, you know, at least in a couple of those majors. So I told people, you know what, man, Fed is already after Fed lost that last time against the Djokovic, I felt that Federer needed a more mentally based coach. That's a Ljubicic. Stefan Edberg, I mean, he's not one of those really championship teaching coaches. He's exactly what y'all saw. He taught strategic aggressiveness, and Federer applied it to his game and to this day. But Federer needed something better to beat the Djokovic and Nadal. He needed something better for his He needed something better to complement his game. See, Federer is all classy. Stefan Edberg is all classy. See, but Ljubicic, Ljubicic brought that more mentally based game in there. And what Federer said about Ljubicic is that Ljubicic he brings clarity to his game. That's what Federer said. And clarity means when you get to the point, you get to the root of the problem. Like, I've heard people say this for years. Well, the reason why Nadal beat Federer is because Federer couldn't handle Nadal's high top to his backhand. Now, on the surface, that sounds true. And that may be true somewhat, but that wasn't the total reason. Man, Nadal was all in Federer's head. So what happened when Federer did beat Nadal? Or let's say there were times when Federer broke down in other areas, not just with the backhand. Federer, when the Dow was in Federer's head so bad, Federer would be double fault, losing serve. So this, I knew that was not getting to the root of the problem. The root of the problem was what Ljubicic did, is that this guy's in your head. You need to get this guy out of your head. You are too great. You got too much talent for this guy to be beating you this way. And you see what happened. Federer's beaten the Dow 4 consecutive times, and one time was in the Australian Open last year. So yeah, Ljubicic doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's done a lot for Federer's game here, and Federer admits that. And yeah, man, I know Ljubicic like you saw him the other day when Federer was holding the trophy, and that's appropriate. He likes to stay back in the background. He ain't trying to be out showing off or trying to take spotlight away from Federer, but Ljubicic definitely deserves more credit for the resurgence of Federer. Well, actually, Federer was already resurgent under Stefan Edberg. See, I don't agree with those people that totally criticize Stefan Edberg, because Stefan Edberg did have Federer. I mean, he made it to the finals 2 and 3 times against the Djokovic. At least 2 of those times he was under Stefan Edberg. I don't know about the first time, but Stefan Edberg didn't help him to get over that hump of getting that major in his latter years. But Ljubicic did. He deserves a super credit for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and mention this, but I need to check on this right here. I mean, these things like Ljubicic, I don't have to even do any research on that. I just know what he's done to the game, and just hearing Federer's quote. But I'm gonna tell you somebody else. But this is another video. In Federer's latter years here, believe me, his physical conditioning trainer probably deserves as much credit as Ljubicic. I did see his physical conditioning trainer doing some conditioning exercises with Federer. That got a lot to do with the resurgence of Federer here in his latter years too. But that's another video. Okay, people, yeah, Ljubicic deserves big time credit for the way he's helped Federer out. Okay, tennis preacher, prophet, sight.